Okay. Now this is why it's good for you people to come up here and talk. Last night I had the opportunity of speaking to professional people, professional accountants and so forth, and also PhD in biology. And I was comfortable, wasn't I? Very comfortable. Of course you don't abuse these people, just talk to them. And let them know that you know. That's all. Let them know that you know. And let them know also they're nothing but parrots. But you don't tell them that, but let them feel it. They do what they're told. They don't think for themselves. So after everything, I ended up by telling them, oh, incidentally, I had a t-shirt on with an eagle, and this biologist said to me, I like your t-shirt. I said, thank you. I said, you know anything about eagles? She said, yeah, a little, that they have their nest high. I said, that's right. They're the ones that have their nest the highest. And I said, they have one mate. That's all, they mate, just with each other. And they stay together until they die. And I also told them that their fledglings, their young ones, they keep them for 2 years. I said, but you know how they mate? He said, no. They mate and fight. I said, that's something. That is something. I said, that's what I'm going for. And I ended that way. Made and fight. But again, thank you, Fernando, for taking me there. I really had a wonderful time and very productive meeting those nice people. And of course, your sister was there too. So, now, at this place I was last night, I spoke for 4 or 5 minutes, but I left the message there, change. Change. If these anthropologists would recognize change, they would not argue over this. See, they think that what we are today, this is what we were 500 years ago. The proof of the pudding is, if you ever go to a museum where they have these armors that the knights used to wear, they're no more than 5 feet tall. And what's that, 200 years ago? That's all. And if they don't know even that, suggest them to look at that movie we call Darby. Is that it?
Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
And the Little People. Don't they look at that? Change. That word changed. Changed. From this, even smaller than this, to this. Yeah. Well, I haven't read the article. I don't know what date they put on this thing. But change. Remember. Now. And what made this change? The change came about, as I told you, that the heart invaded the left field. So, I've shown this last week, but last week some of the people weren't here. I'm not showing you this because of some religious reason, but for a scientific reason. Where is that heart?
In the center.
In left field or center field?
Center.
You got it? Yeah. left field or center field. And that's it. Remember, as I was told, and I'm telling you, there's an element of truth in practically everything. Find that little element, put it on the side, and find another, put it on the side, until you build your story. Now last night, watching this person adjusting people, and I've told you many times, we do not move bones. What we do is put a force in there, whether you do it or doesn't matter. You're putting a force in from the outside in, and it is that force that disturbs the debris within the bones. Forget the neural system. It's the bony system that we must be thinking about. And that debris within that bone starts to be picked up by the blood vessels, and out it comes. And people feel better. They feel better. Whatever little spirit there is in us from innate, it gets through and we feel better. It is that simple, my dear people, and that's all. That's all there is to it. Don't get entangled with a lot of nonsense. Either you're a chiropractor or an alleged chiropractor. Now which one do you want to be? Now, remember what I'm saying here is that I'm not criticizing, I am telling you about change. The old chiropractic philosophy was that universal intelligence is destructive and innate intelligence is constructive. Anybody disagree? You remember that? But the thing is, it isn't universal intelligence. I came up with that later on. It isn't universal intelligence, it's cosmic intelligence. And it is the cosmic rays that are destructive. Not destructive for a reason. As they come in, yeah, they do come in through the head, that part is right. And they come in, and they get into the bony system. And naturally, in the bony system, we have nutrient foramina, that is little holes through which blood vessels go, lymphatic systems go, and neural systems go. And when those cosmic rays come through, the blood vessels pick them up and deliver them throughout the whole body. The lymphatic system pick them up and deliver them to the whole body. We have to change to the new frequency. That's the new frequency. A frequency that never existed on planet Earth before. This is what we're doing. Think of the job we got. Do we suffer? You bet we do. Do we hurt? Oh, quite a bit. Do we get ill? Oh, quite a bit. You bet. But once you understand it, regardless how much you suffer, how ill you become, you learn how to bear with it. And you just do one thing. Lie down, sleep. Sleep it off like a hangover.